Hello and welcome to JV West Season 6 Round 5. Here we go after an extended mid-season break. We're back underway. Last time round we were at Mosport Park in Canada and we saw just an incredible performance from the Matter of Sports drivers Mr. Crunk and Yoa as they got a 1-2 finish alongside the fastest lap to bring home maximum points at their home race. 44 points they brought back, and that was the second time Mosport has featured on the calendar, and it now has a 100% 1-2 rate. First time it featured, RBR finished 1-2 as well. But we move on to Austin and its second ever race as the venue for the United States J-Prix. And the first time round we saw an incredible fight between Game On Goose of Flying Fox and Toad Speed of Toad Racing Systems. Flying Fox have now promoted back up to Challenger Virtual for I believe the second time, while Toad Racing System remains quite struggling without that speed. The lowest speed on the grid, I believe. But pre-qualifying about to come to an end, we've got a very interesting battle on our hands between namely Matsar and INR, who look to be challenging for that title at the current moment. But you can never discount other teams who just haven't spent as much. We'll have to see, because today is going to be a tightly contested affair. Let's take a look at the upgrades ahead of this round. We've got an acceleration upgrade for Toad Racing Systems, an acceleration and grip for Matsar, speed for Aston Martin, HRT Lightning, who also get an extra turbo, low honkers, the Monkey Racing, and INR. INR may look like the 8th worst car according to the index, but they do have that 2 levels of speed advantage back once more over SCR and Matsar and low honkers, and we'll have to see if that's enough for them to go back to giving a proper challenge at the top without even spending tokens. We'll have to keep watch for that. Matsar remain the best car on the grid. They have been the entire season. In fact, the Monkey Racing jump up to second. They're having a really nice recovery here in the second half of the season, but can they make it last enough to get a good constructor's position and get a large amount of preseason upgrades ahead of season 7? We'll have to see. Of course, we've got a lot of token spenders, but right now let's get into 3 minutes of qualifying, where it's all about getting that fastest lap you can. The first lap is often unrepresentative. People at the front have less time to accelerate before the start line. Let's take a look at the tokens, because the spend today is insane. We've got four token spenders, three token spenders, 1 2 token spender, and 4 1 token spenders. And the 4 token spenders are the ones we're going to have to focus on today. We've got Aria Carmona, we got Enigma, we got Minecat of Toad Racing Systems, and Smalls of the Monkey Racing. 3 tokens also from Yoa for Matsar, Not That Guy of HRT Lightning, and Nems of the Monkey Racing. Is a huge spend for the Monkey Racing and a huge risk as well. Despite being the second best car on the grid, only 1.2 car performance index separates the best car, Matsar, from the joint worst cars of Toad Racing System and Low Honkers. It's a very close grid, and we'll have to see who comes out on top today as we go across the line for lap 2. It's currently Enigma on provisional pole, Nems only spending 3 tokens, currently on the front row, Yoa only spending 3 tokens, currently up in 4th, Minecat spending 4, Small spending 4, and Aria Carmona and Enigma. No matter what, one driver spending 4 tokens will not even finish on the podium, and 4 tokens is just a very big risk. overall, you need to win if you're spending 4 tokens, otherwise you're kind of wasting those tokens. But for worse off teams, like say Little Honkers or Toad Racing Systems, it makes sense, as otherwise you might not even get a result at all. So it really depends on car performance, but right now Smalls has jumped up to the front row. We're already in the final minute of qualifying. Enigma will not improve. Yoa improves up to third. Minecat improves. Cloud goes up to third. He's only spending 2 tokens. Great lap from Cloud. But still Enigma on that provisional pole, the only 4 token spender currently. Oh no, wait, Smalls as well. 2 4 token spenders in the front row. The other 2 are 6th and 7th. Aria Cremona has really dropped down a lot. And it's an improvement. Yoa onto provisional pole position, spending only 3. As Matzer look to catch up to INR, they're 23 points behind. We got Freseni in 8th, Edward Tito's down in 16th, Mr. Crunk in 11th, on the cusp of that top 10 qualifying. And here's the final lap. Can Enigma get back onto pole position? 29, 30. He will not improve. Nems onto pole position in the final lap. Not that guy onto the front row. Mr. Crunk onto 11th position. Let's take a look at the full qualifying results. Here we are. Put up the tokens, put up the upgrades. Let's take a look. It's Nems spending only 3, who starts from pole position. The rookie driving for the Monkey Racing alongside team owner Smalls starts from first position on the grid. Not that guy. Only spending 3 tokens as well. Starts from second. Yoa in the best car, only spending 3 tokens as well. Starts from third. The current top 3 are all spending 3 tokens. Enigma spending 4. He was holding down that provisional pole for a very large portion of the qualifying, but he will only start from 4th. He will look to improve in the race. Cloud spending 2 has managed to deliver a very good qualifying place off 5th. Smalls behind him, same time. He starts from 6th with 4 tokens. Minecat starts from 7th with 4 tokens. Ara Carmona, that SCR car, very underperforming, starts only from 8th with 4 tokens. INR Freseni starts from 9th, tokenless. Tixman the first starts from 10th with 1 token. That's also very good qualifying result from 11th. Mr. Crunk tokenless. Shaggins tokenless from 12th. Vinci and Ali both spending 1 token. They lock out the 7th row. Jurini tokenless 15th. Edward Dito 16th. Toadspeed spending 1 is all the way down in 17th position. Hank 18th. Odd Koopa 19th. And Botti will start from the final spot on the grid. Who will come out on top today? Total of 7 tokens being spent by the Monkey Racing drivers out of a maximum of 8. Will they be able to deliver here in Austin, their home race? It's the home race for the Monkey Racing, for Smalls, for Aria Carmona. It's the home race. It's the home race for Scuderia Carmona Racing as well, for Electric Racing as well, and Ellie. So just quite a home race. A lot of Americans looking to get some results here. Let's get right into it. 29 laps at the Circuit of the Americas. Who will come out on top? Let's find out. 5 lights and away we go, and look at that, a lot of hard runners here at the top. We've got Cloud and Smalls starting on the softs. Aria Cremona as well, looking for that extra pace to help them along. Minecat ahead of Arya Cremona at the current moment. Nems, not that guy. Yoa, not that guy, makes the overtake into first position. Cloud is up to 4th from 5th. Minecat also making some headway. Enigma, not so much. Arya Cremona really stuck behind. The Freseni is at the back of this pack, and it's not that guy leading the first lap. And the fastest lap goes to Minecat off the start. He's had a really good start. He's up into 4th position, fighting Cloud for that podium spot. Smalls out of nowhere. Here he goes past both of them. And it's a Da Monkey Racing 1-3 as Nems retakes the lead. Smalls now looks for the move on Not That Guy. Does he deliver? Not quite yet. For the hairpin section, struggling a bit. Cloud is back on that counter, looking to retake his position. Fails to do so. Smalls behind Not That Guy, but he has distracted him enough, and he's up into 2nd. And it's the Monkey Racing 1-2, second best car in the grid. If only 7 points to their name so far, if they can deliver on this result, they will be flying high, and this is just what they need. Smalls now going for the move on Nems through the hairpin is a bit of a tough choice because we've got Arya Cremona behind now, getting up to the podium, looking to chase them down as well, and Smalls was unable to make the move. He's got the better tires for now, but it's a very tire intensive track here, the Circuit of the Americas, and those softs will not last forever. Smalls into the lead of the race. He holds the fast lap. As things stand, it is a 1-2 for the Monkey Racing. Maximum 44 points. Look at that. Nems has really dropped off in pace. Cloud and Enigma are catching him rapidly. Arya Cremona already down into 6th. Got Yoa also fighting quite highly up there. The second highest hard runner behind Nems currently. Enigma makes the move on the inside. Nems counters and still holding on to 2nd for these S's, but Enigma gets through. Nems relents, and it's Enigma through into 2nd position. Got Nems, we got Cloud on this back straight, looking to make a move. Yoa as well, having some real good traction. We got Not That Guy and Arya Cremona battling, but Nems stays out in 3rd for now. Enigma has detached himself from the pack, but Smalls is running quite ahead now. And Yoa is past Nems as well. Nems starting to struggle a bit in terms of pace on those hard tires. Let's see, Freseni's down into 10th position now. Venci has managed to get past him into 9th. Ellie right behind him, also looking to get into the points. Mr. Crunk has dropped down to 13th, quite a while away. Smalls remains in the lead. Enigma, then it's Yoa, Not That Guy, Arya Cremona, Nems down into 6th on those hards. Looking for a move on Arya Cremona on the inside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. He's into 5th position. Arya Cremona struggling on those softs. They've worn out now. So have Smalls. When will he go into the pits? Will he go this lap? He's already going to struggle a lot for the hairpin section. Enigma is rapidly chasing him down for the hairpin section. You can see that he's only half a second behind. And Smalls is into the pits. Enigma takes the lead of the race. Yoa in 2nd, Not That Guy in 3rd, and it's Nems up into 4th. Smalls exits out in 5th, but he's not too far behind. The pits look to be quite short. We've also got Cloud and Arya Cremona peg. They come out 8th and 9th. Mr. Crunk is back up into the points. Advertito's in 12th. Freseni running high in 7th at the current moment, and we've got to monitor that. This purported fight for Matzer to catch up to INR, while Matzer are 23 points behind. Yoa currently giving them 18. That would be 5 points behind, but Freseni gaining 8 would be 13 points behind. And Mr. Crunk in 9th would be 16 points behind, so they would be catching up by about 7 points currently. We're going to have some rain. Not good news for Smalls, who's still out in 5th. Very good news for the hard and medium runners especially, but Yoa has managed to get the lead before they had to pit off of Enigma, and they're going on wets. Everyone is going on wets. It looks like this rain might intensify. Oh no, it's clouds coming soon. The rain will stay light. Will anyone opt for the inters at the back of the grid that are just pitting now? No, it looks like a lot of wet runners. It looks like all wet runners. Yoa in the lead of the race, 25 points. 25 points they need. Mr. Krunk still holding down that extra point. So that's 26 points for Matzer currently. Only 2 points for INR. Matzer would be retaking, not retaking, I don't know if they ever had the lead in the season. They would be taking the lead of the constructors, but Yoa needs to win here in the Circuit of the Americas for that to happen, and he's got not that guy on his back. Smalls has managed to get past Nems and Enigma into third position, Nems in fourth. Still very good points for the Monkey Racing, just not as crazy as before. That's 15 and 12 for them. That's 27 plus the fast slap, 28. That drops down to 26 points now that Enigma has managed to find his way into fourth position. Smalls, the highest running 4 token spender. It's not been a great race for Arya Cremona or for Minecat, who's currently struggling to fight against 2 tokenless runners, in fact. Just shows you what a lack of speed can do to you, as everyone is pitting onto dry tires now, and we've got a lot of mix up in terms of strategy. Ari Cremona and Freseni on hards, Minecat, Mr. Crunk onto soft, same here. Yoa is onto soft, so is Enigma, not that guy, and Smalls onto the hards, Nems onto the mediums. Cloud will opt for the hard tires, as Arya Cremona, who undercut him on this dry tire pit stop, gets back into 6th position ahead of Minecat. It's Yoa still in the lead of the race on the soft tires. He'll be hoping to run away from Not That Guy as much as possible before he has to pit again, and he is looking to do that. Look how rapid he is. He's got Texman the first, gets past him, lapped car. The S's are quite simple here in Austin, and now on this little hairpin before the back straight. Is looking to make that gap as big as possible, and currently it's nearly 2 seconds, which is really good for Yoa. For the hairpins, that lowers a little bit, but now for the final turn, what lap will he be able to put out? It's a 31.63. Arya Cremona with the fastest lap on the hard tires. She's up into 5th, she's overtaken Nems now. Got Smalls currently running in 4th. Enigma has gotten back up to 3rd. The softs are really working their charm as he's about to overtake Not That Guy in just a few laps. Not That Guy has really dropped off the back of Yoa. Yoa with the right strategic option onto those softs, unless rain comes before the hard tire runners need to pit and after the soft tire runners have. That would be probably one of the most probable ways for Yoa to lose that advantage. Enigma has lost the back of Not That Guy, who's has regained some pace this lap. In fact, Enigma has the fastest lap now, 30.87. He gets that extra point. Nem's struggling on those medium tires, 4 seconds behind Eric Cremona, is not a very good sign. Not That Guy's chasing down Yoa at the current moment. What's happened? A 31.35 on hard tires. That's better than anything Yoa has managed to pull out, and he's on the softs. That is crazy. That is a crazy lap from Not That Guy. Smalls is on the back of Enigma now. It looks like the softs, just as fast as they've gained time, just that fast, they're losing it as well. Compare the lap times: 32.15, 32.0, 33.23, 32.52, 31.62 for Eric Cremona, who's pulling out some great lap times on the hard tires. Minecat only 32.43. Them's 33.13. Those mediums are really not working at all for the Monkey Racing driver. Only got 10 laps remaining, 11 laps actually, 11 laps remaining to be run. Yoa will have to pit those softs within the next few laps. And Not That Guy. Oh, we're going to have a rain, and that is incredible news. for Yoa just before Not That Guy has caught up really closely to him. Yoa will be able to get equal tires and remain in the lead as long as he keeps that pace up. It's wets for Yoa. It's wets for everyone. It's heavy rain being announced. Yoa in first. Let's take a look at the top 10. It's Not That Guy in second. Smalls in third currently. Enigma in fourth. Arya Cremona in fifth. Minecat has gotten past Nems for sixth place. Nems pole position down to seventh. Not great for the monkey racing. Ellie is in 8th, Cloud in 9th, Freseni in 10th, Mr. Crunk has dropped down to 11th, we got Vinci in 12th, we got Odd Koopa in 13th, just behind him, 14th, Texman in 1st, 15th, Edvarditos, 16th is Hank, 17th, Jeruni, 18th is Balti, 19th, Toadspeed, and 20th is Shaggins Yoa. About a second or so ahead of Not That Guy. They've just gone past a very huge amount of lapped cars, and Smalls has to get past them too right now. He's going to get slowed down, and then Enigma behind him is going to get slowed down. Not That Guy catching up to Yoa. However, he had a slower lap that lap. Let's monitor the lap times this lap. Yoa struggling a little bit on those S's. Not as much grip on the wet conditions as the rain starts to dissipate, and we're going to have sunny weather soon. I think it will be soft to end it off. Let's see, Yoa across the line. What lap will he be able to pull? It's a 33.15, it's a 33.07 from Not That Guy, and they're pretty much in the same position as they were before. Yoa looking to try and get past Freseni, manages to do so, albeit with a bit of a slowdown. What about Not That Guy? He slowed down a bit more, loses some of his tempo on the back straight from having to deal with Freseni. Now for the hairpin section. Oh, Yoa goes out wide, hits the grass. It's going to cost him some time. 33.92. Not That Guy 33.58, and he's closing down on Yoa slowly but surely. Smalls holding down that podium position ahead of Enigma. Then it's, as it were, Arya Cremona, Minecat. Nems, however, is very close behind. Oh, hits some grass. It's going to lose some time. Ellie, Cloud, Freseni. Not much change in the top 10. Smalls is looking to catch up to Yoa and Not That Guy. Yoa just trying to hold on ahead of Not That Guy. Will probably be pitting onto dry tires at the end of this lap. Enigma is already pitting. He's onto the soft tires. Pits quite early. Arya Cremona didn't pit, and she was behind him. Minecat's in for softs, Nems for softs. Everyone will be picking softs. Only about 4 laps to run. Any other choice is simply not worth it. Yoa. Smalls is ahead of Not That Guy now. And it looks like we might have a 3-way fight. Maybe even a 4-way fight if Enigma can catch up for the race win. Nems ahead of Minecat now has managed to take back 7th. Mr. Crunk has taken 10th from Freseni. Is still fighting with him for it. It's Yoa still in the lead of the race. We got Enigma catching up to Not That Guy, who looks to have dropped off, and they've formed a gap between them and Yoa and Smalls fighting for this race. When Smalls takes the lead of the race at the end of lap 26, it's Smalls for his home race. Can he win it for the monkey racing? This would be their first race win in quite a while, and he's pulling away from Yoa. 3 laps left to run, 2.5. Enigma is ahead of Not That Guy, looking to try and catch up to the top 2. It's Smalls in the lead of the race, and he's really just ran away from Yoa here. Can he keep this up? It's a 31.08 lap from him. Incredible lap. Not That Guy is back on the back of Enigma here. Smalls looking to get past Hank. Manages to do so without much issue. What about Yoa? Not That Guy fighting Enigma gets back into third, but Cloud is also causing them to struggle a bit. Yoa gets past Hank as well. Enigma overtaking Not That Guy for third, doesn't manage to pull it off. Cloud is still close to them. It's the final lap of the race. Smalls has no one challenging him here. Not That Guy is just holding down the podium position. Into the hairpin section we go. Smalls, Yoa, Not That Guy, Enigma. And Smalls about to turn the final turn, and it's a victory for the Monkey Racing and a victory for Smalls on his home race. Yoa across the line in second, Not That Guy in third, Enigma in fourth, Aria Kimona finishes fifth position. Nems makes it double points for the Monkey Racing, albeit they would have liked better placement than sixth. Seventh for Minecat. Ellie through the hairpin section will finish in 8th position. Mr. Crunk just holding on to 9th here ahead of Freseni, however. Ellie across the line in 8th. Cloud will cross it in 9th position. Mr. Crunk has just managed to beat out Freseni. A tokenless fight between the top two teams in the Constructors, and it's Matzer who have won that fight, albeit they have not yet gotten past INR in the Constructors. They're 4 points behind. What a race that was, and Smalls manages to take the win out of nowhere in that final stint. Incredible performance from Yoa with only 3 tokens. Same for Not That Guy. Top 7 all either spent 4 or 3 tokens. Ellie finishing 8th in his home race, spent only 1. Cloud finishing 9th, spent only 2. Mr. Crunk tokenless in 10th, so we've got every single possible token spend, that being 4, 3, 2, 1 or none, finishing in the points here today. What a race that was. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for the Mexican J-Prix at Hermanos Rodriguez. We'll see you then.